Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot reading. So today we're taking a look at doing a curiosity spread, and we're looking at what is being hidden from you at this point in time. So we're looking at how others are seeing you, okay? What is their opinion of you at this moment in time? What are the outside influences that are affecting you? What is being hidden from you, and the possible outcome with guidance as well, okay? Now, as always, do use your discernment when you're watching general readings, okay? Because not everything is necessarily going to be for yourself, okay? Right, so what is going on? Interesting. Right, so you've got the 10 of Cups that's coming out. This is Pisces energy. It's all about happiness, completion, like completion in love. So others at this point in time have the opinion of you that you're happy, you're settled, you've got it going good, you know. Now, that might not be true. And for some of you, that could be completely true. You know, you could legit be coming from that energy. For a small, tiny handful of you, that could just be the impression that you're putting out there at this point in time. Okay, so again, just take it as it resonates. What is other people's opinion of our... Okay, that came from behind the deck, so there's an energy of tiredness or lethargy attached to that one, okay? So I'm going to pull another one before we take a look at what's going on with that. Right, there was a lot more energy behind that one. Death, okay. So, change, liberation, transformation... The Sun. Interesting. It's funny to me because that one, the energy that card came out of the deck with is a complete contrast to what the actual card is. Okay, so the Sun, joy, success, stability, optimism, you know, vibrancy as well. It's having high energy levels. So I do suspect that a good proportion of our collective is actually putting on a bit of a front at this point in time, you know, wearing a mask, if you will. Now, it is true that we have to wear many different hats, okay, on a daily basis, basically, many different hats in one day. You know, 1 minute you have to be a professional at your place of work, and then when you go home you have to be the stable, supportive caregiver, whatever the case is. Okay, so you're wearing lots of different hats throughout the day, and it does feel like this Sun energy, again, because of the way that came out of the deck, I do feel that it's being forced, okay? Someone, either you or someone else that you're dealing with, again, take it as it resonates, someone is basically trying to force themselves to be optimistic, okay? They're forcing themselves to be positive. And it's coming from a place of well-meaning, but ultimately they're not really being true to themselves, true to how they genuinely feel, okay? So I do feel that the message with this one is whoever it is that feels that they have to force themselves to be optimistic, and you can see how much of a contradiction that even is. Okay, if you have to force yourself to be positive, then you're not really positive. Okay, don't force yourself, right? If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. That's fine. Definitely don't force yourself. So whoever it is that's doing that needs to just sort of take a quick step back and analyze everything, okay, before that gets out of hand. Because, I mean, listen, if you're watching this video and you're a regular on my channel, you'll know that I'm forever and a day saying, look, toxic positivity is rampant right now, and it's so unhealthy, right? It's really, really, really unhealthy. Now, the overall impression that you're giving outsiders looking in right now, nothing to see here, okay? nothing's wrong, nothing's going on. As far as everyone else is concerned, you're really happy just sort of doing your own thing. Okay. Now, there could be big changes that are coming in with this death energy. Okay. Now, again, not a literal death. It's about a death and rebirth, metaphorically speaking, right? Something is quite possibly needing for you to release in order for you to begin anew, okay? If you're not a Scorpio, of course, or if you're not dealing with a Scorpio. You've also got Leo and Pisces that's coming out in this energy. If you happen to be either a Scorpio or dealing with a Scorpio, then it tells me that actually, yeah, you are coming from a place of authenticity. You are being genuine, okay? If you're any of the other signs, again, purely because of the type of energy that I'm feeling off of this one, if you're any of the other signs, it indicates that someone around you, and obviously I don't know who, okay, I'm not psychic, someone around you has recognized little bit of faking going on here. You know, maybe even a little bit of overcompensation, perhaps. Okay, so you have been hiding it well, but you've not been hiding it that well because someone close to you has actually realized that this is a bit of a front. Okay. Again, just purely because of the way that Sun card came out of the deck. Like, honestly, it felt tired, it felt withdrawn, it felt lazy, you know. So that speaks volumes about the direction that this is coming from, okay? Right, so others, the vast majority of people, collective, don't even realise that something's up with you, okay? Right, so what are the outside influences affecting our collective, please? And there is something going on for you to be watching tarot. Let's be realistic, yeah? You turn to tarot for guidance, for advice, for validation. If there was nothing wrong, you wouldn't need any of those things, okay? Right, outside influences affecting you, the Six of Swords. Interesting. That's moving on to calmer times. Okay. There's urgency with this pile. Urgency. There could be an urgent message that's coming in for use. But let's tackle this one first. Someone could be at a distance from you, or you're trying to put distance between yourself and another person. Of course, your Six of Swords is also all about coming out of the difficulties, okay? So if you have been going through a difficult moment, then it indicates that those difficulties, that's literally your light at the end of the tunnel, your Six of Swords, okay? Because it's coming out of the fog, the uncertainty, coming out of any sort of ructions and heading towards smoother sailing, okay? It indicates that the storm has passed, but you might still be feeling what's the word I'm looking for? The fallout, almost? Because, you know, when, well, pretty certain the vast majority of you have lived through an actual, literal storm. There's a build-up to it. And then there's the actual storm, which is the thick of it, the worst of it. But then it doesn't just, well, normally it doesn't just stop suddenly and everything just settles. Normally it doesn't happen that way. Like, usually there's a winding down period, yeah? So you're still feeling the energy of that, whatever that particular storm was for you, those ructions, the troubles. It's like you can feel things winding down, right? What is the urgency that's going on with these messages here? Nine of Swords, Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, there's your urgency. And the Queen of Cups, okay. Outside influences affecting you. Shit. Okay. We do have someone here, again, could be you, could be someone else. I mean, to be fair, it's outside influences that are affecting you. So this is external to you. There's someone here who isn't sleeping very well at night, okay. They're having nightmares. I feel that this person's having nightmares about you. Not in the way of you being the protagonist or anything like that, but nightmares about you being isolated from you. Okay, there's clearly this distance here. 6 of Swords to the 9 of Swords. I feel that someone's wanting to make peace. Okay, again, like with this urgent energy, I feel that this is an urgent message that's coming in for some of you. Okay, again, not necessarily going to resonate for absolutely every single one of you. You've got to also take in consideration whoever this person is, they've got free will, okay, and they might just use their free will to change their mind, even though right now, at the time of me reading this energy for you, they're feeling that they need to contact you urgently, okay. It's not bad news, like they're not delivering bad news. They're coming from this energy here because they're feeling bad. Okay, they're feeling distanced and isolated from you, but what they're delivering is not bad news. Okay, because what they're delivering is 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Honesty, basically, true feelings. It's warmth, it's support as well. Okay, now if you know that you're basically a hermit and you don't really speak to anybody, then the external energies that's coming in towards you is Spirit saying things are getting better. So that this would then be you leaving this energy here, moving in towards this here. Okay, so again, say you're not very sociable and you know full well that nobody is wanting to contact you. That's fine. Okay, this is some kind of recognition that's coming in for you. Very, very fast movement, so you're going to have to make quick decisions. Okay, and it pertains to something that you really, really want. Now, for some of you, that could be a job that you really, really want, or this could be you receiving help and support from an unusual source. Okay, and that could well come in through another person. It could come in through sudden ideas and epiphanies. Okay, I do feel with this one that it's coming in through another person though. All right, so again, with general reads, I try and give as much information as what I can, and you have to just take out what you feel belongs for you. Okay. What is being hidden from our collective at this point in time, please? What is being hidden? What is being hidden from our collective? Thank you. A King of Coins. Could be something to do with money. Commitment. A hidden commitment. Can you clarify this energy for our collective, please? It is being hidden. Thank you. A King of Cups and a Page of Swords. 2 kings and a page. And the hidden energy. Huh. Okay. For the group who is resonating with the energy of how another person is urgently wanting to speak to them, that person is not single, okay? That person is dealing with another situation, and they have been dealing with another situation for a long, long time, okay? It is also showing in their hidden energies that their heart does not belong with that person that they have this commitment with. Okay, their heart belongs with you, and that's what's being hidden, and they are currently keeping tabs on you on the down low, okay, watching you somehow, right? So there's a message for group 1, and then group 2, where you know fine well you're not dealing with anyone outside of yourself, and there will be individuals out there like that. Then this is more to do with what's being hidden from you. You've got financial struggles going on at the moment, and you've been putting on this act like it's not bothering you, you're not fazed by it. You've probably been keeping your financial concerns secret from a significant other, like a partner, a spouse, from your kids as well, if you've got them. You've been downplaying your worry about your financial stability. Now, what we see happening is there's something coming through here that's going to help to alleviate these financial concerns of yours. Okay. This Page of Swords is indicating feeling inspired or taking inspired action as well. Okay, so at the moment, with you feeling emotionally disconnected, that you've been keeping hidden from everyone else, you are once again going to feel more grounded, more stable and secure. Okay. Is a really, really interesting one, because there are two very clear, distinct groups of collectives here. And it's like, one group is dealing with another person who is hiding quite a lot from them, and then another group is the one that's doing the hiding of their worries and of their concerns, not wanting to be a burden, that sort of thing. Okay. What is the possible outcome here, please, for our collective? Thank you. Strength. Yeah. Managing to keep it all together. Managing to maintain that inner stillness. Obviously your strength is strength, courage and diplomacy. It can also be the card influence as well. Okay. So you could be allowing external things to influence your thoughts and your worries and your concerns. For example, the way that the media likes to hype things up and makes things to be fucking doomsday levels of stuff, right? Try not to buy into any sort of media hype, all right? Everyone knows that they are up to their old games again, and they shouldn't be doing that, because that just causes so many more problems than is actually necessary, and they could actually be the cause of a lot of problems as well with their shit stirring. But as we all know, they'll do and say anything to sell a headline, right? So if you're resonating with being within that group, then just do keep that in mind. Okay, keep things level-headed, keep it together, keep it real as well. Don't buy into that media hype. For the group who is dealing with the person external to them who is wanting to speak to them urgently, I'm seeing this as you're going to be able to keep your cool. You definitely do have a lot of influence over that person, okay? And everything that you say to that individual, that they are going to take it on board and they are going to listen to you, okay? And then for the other group, where this was more to do with how they were sort of struggling to keep their shit together, this indicates to me that you are going to legit start to feel genuinely better, like without the need to fake it. Okay. Because there is authenticity that comes with strength as well. What is the guidance here, please, for our collective? Thank you. Page of Wands, yeah. To bring more fun, adventure and excitement into your life, okay, regardless of whatever group you were identifying with, okay. This is tapping into your limitless potential, right? It's taking more of a fun, light-hearted approach to everything, right? It's following through with any ideas that you're receiving at this point in time. It's basically doing things that make you feel better, that make you feel happier, okay, like genuinely happy. Maybe even going on a little bit of an adventure as well, you know. Going on an exploration, that could be an exploration of who you are as a person, you know, learning more about yourself, or that could be exploring more of the area that you live in and not realizing actually that there are certain really beautiful places near where I live. Do you know what I mean? Just sort of finding things out like that accidentally, that can really sort of broaden your horizons. I've also got a message coming through here as well about your own expectations and what expectations you've set for yourself. And while it is good to have high expectations of yourself, they're saying with this that you also do need to remember to keep it realistic, okay? Because then you don't want to be feeding into any kind of feelings of depression. And you can easily feed into feelings of depression by setting unrealistic expectations for yourself. Okay. Overall energy, Seven of Swords, yeah. Again, a few things, and again, it's going to resonate differently for the different groups that we've mentioned. Number one, the most obvious one for the people who are dealing with the person external to them, who is, urgently want to send you a message. You've got them lying to you. You know that they've lied to you. Okay, it has damaged the trust or the connection between you because you just felt that they were holding back from you. So they're wanting to give you like the full, complete, absolute truth, right? And then for the other group, is saying like there's a better way of doing things. Okay, try not to let your anxiety feed off of itself. Okay, there's a much better way of doing things. Changing up your strategy also, that could be beneficial, or just changing up your routine as well. Okay, and I know that felt really jumbled to me, so again I do apologize if it was. If you resonated with it though, hopefully it's helped. You have some guidance for our collective, please. Guidance and a healing message. Okay. Yeah, Quicksilver Moon and changes. Let's take a look. Page 108. Let's have a look. Nothing stays the same forever. If you want change, then rejoice. If you're clinging on to a situation that may well have run its course, however, then this card is a gentle suggestion to release your grip. Yeah. Nothing about your situation is currently firmly fixed, and that can be a good thing, so stay open. Keep your eyes peeled for signs as well. In particular, notice the next song that you hear. Is there a message in it for you about your question? If you're not happy about your situation, the good news is that change is afoot, so do not give up. What seems stuck now could be far more flexible quite soon. If you're hoping to change the course that you're on now, then this is a sign that you can, so take action. If the idea of change worries you, then try to have a little faith in the universe. Set the intention that whatever happens next is happening for your highest good. The fact that nothing lasts forever is a part of this card's message, and events are moving. Yeah. Additional meanings for this card. Change may be inevitable now. Expect good things. You'll get your answer very soon. Ask a wise woman for advice. I don't know. I didn't write it, okay? That's not me saying that. It's right there. I think it's because it's a moon. It's a moon deck, moonology, and moon in Western cultures is associated with feminine energies, okay? Don't cling to the past. Remember, if nothing else, that things change. And as they say, the moon teaches us that it's okay to go through phases. Yeah, so you're going through a difficult phase at this point in time, and you're just about coming out of that difficult phase for certain. Now, again, what angle that resonates from, that could be internally you're going through a difficult phase, or that could be you going through a difficult phase with another person, okay? And even as well, it's like if that other person scenario was resonating for you, it's not even necessarily a romantic situation. For some of you, it could just be you're dealing with a difficult teenager at this point in time who is going through a lot of changes. Yeah, it could resonate that way as well. But the main message is, however that resonates, the main message is, look, nothing lasts forever. That includes the good times and the bad. Okay, that includes the successes and the struggles. And clearly at this point in time, someone is struggling and they're like, I can't see any end to this right now. Well, Spirit's coming in saying there is an end to it. Like literally, you've been through the worst of it. It's not going to get any worse from this point on. Okay? Let's pull you a Maruk. Guidance do you have for our collective here, please? Guidance do you have for our collective? I do apologise for the awkward shuffles this week as well. I am struggling quite badly with my hands. It happens, just a thing. So you will have to forgive me for the awkward shuffles. Okay, spend more time on your spiritual growth. Right, so it is time for you to go within and dig deep. Okay, spend more time on your spiritual growth and be willing to let go of everything that you once thought to be true. It's dark night of the soul. Someone's going through a dark night of the soul. Either you're currently going through that. I recognize this energy immediately, okay? Either you're going through that currently right now and you cannot possibly see anything getting better anytime soon, right? Ride it out, okay? Hold on, ride it out. It's a dark night of the soul where everything that you once thought to be true and real is being called into question, okay? Yes, it's very, very disruptive, dark night of the souls are. They absolutely are. But I tell you what, once you get through the other side of that, your entire life is going to change for the better, right? And that is guaranteed. Guaranteed. Everything's going to change up for you, and for those who resonate with the fact that you're dealing with another person, it could be that other person that's currently going through their dark night of the soul. Okay, so that'll be why they retreat and withdrew, and then all of a sudden now they urgently are wanting to speak to you. Okay, because they're coming out of their dark night of the soul. All right, so again, just take it as it resonates. Rejection is for your protection at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Right, so let's take a card from one of the funny decks. For anyone who is new to this channel, I do have to warn about the decks that I use at the end of a read. They're always full of swearing or sarcasm, so if you're allergic to any of that sort of thing, then you absolutely do not have to listen, okay? This is just to add a little bit of humour into the read at the end. Right. Don't involve yourself with whack shit. Don't involve yourself with whack shit. So you go on a whack shit cleanse for a week. It's easy. Make a list of whack shit and then avoid it and see how you feel. Examples of whack shit are gossip, comparing yourself to others, drugs, complaining, eating your feelings, which is exactly what someone's doing right there. Here's one. Eating your boogers. That's disgusting. If you really do that, stop it, like right now. I mean, come on, there's nothing wrong with having a bit of a dig, right? Can be satisfying even. Don't fucking eat them. Really? Because that's just gross. There's got to be a limit. But yeah, go on a whack shit cleanse for a week. Okay. That is your messages for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to go check out your other signs and the other dailies. Is right. I'm losing my words. If you resonate with any of the titles of any of my other readings, you can be rest assured that I do not clickbait my shit. Okay, there is no point. Because how on earth are people going to know if they resonate with the read or not if I'm sitting there clickbaiting it, right? So I don't do that. The titles of every read has come from something that I legitimately did say at some point in your read, okay? So if you resonate with any of the titles of any of the other reads, you can be fairly certain that that's going to be your reading, okay? Personal readings, they are available on my website, phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.